press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello children, welcome to today's class. So today I am here with you with the new chapter. The name of the chapter is What Happened to the Reptiles. So what is this reptiles? So it is also animals, but their families are different, okay. So their families are like snakes, lizards, and then tortoise, okay, and also crocodiles. So these all belongs to the reptiles family. So these are the animals which belongs to the reptiles family. So now this story is about a reptile, but before I am going to start this reptiles family story. So here there is a boy called Prem, okay, so who is narrating this story, and later another man, that is he's an old man, he is narrating a story of reptiles, okay. So let's see about what happened in this in the world of reptiles, okay. So let's see in today's class. Okay, before I am going to move the lesson here, there are some of the important points here. So what it is, Pambupati is a peaceful village inhabited by a variety of people. Pambupati is a village, okay. So the story is about the village which is called Pambupati, and inhabited means which is occupied by the people, variety of people. Prem, the narrator of the story, flees his village under unfortunate conditions to reach Pambupati by chance. So here the narrator means a person who is telling story, okay, telling story, or they are called narrator or a okay. So here who is the narrator here? That is a Prem. So Prem is a narrator. He flees his village under the unfortunate conditions. Flee means he just ran away from his village because of unfortunate conditions, okay. His conditions were not good in the village. Not only this Prem, even the people in the village where he is living, so their conditions were not good, okay. So that's why he ran away from his village. Then conditions to reach Pambupati by chance. By chance, he just reached to the place called Pambupati, which is another village. An old resident of the village looks after him and tells him an interesting story. So there, this Prem is met with the old man, so who is taking care of this Pambupati, and there he said a story, okay, who that old man. So let's see what the story is related to. You may not believe this story, but I can tell you it is true, because I have been to Pambupati, a village on the edge of the jungle. So now who is narrating this story? Prem is narrating this story, okay. So who is narrating? So Prem is narrating, he is telling his story. That is Prem, he is the narrator here. Then what he says here, you may not believe this story. So what the story he is going to say, we are not believing it. So why? But I can tell you it is true. That story, maybe you can't believe it, but actually that story is true. Because I have been to Pambupati, a village on the edge of the jungle. So he have been to Pambupati. How he has reached to Pambupati? So, okay, where it is situated? So, it is situated on the edge of the jungle, okay. This place which is nearer to the jungle, okay, in the edge of the, like, it's ending part of the village, so which is connected to the jungle, to the forest, okay. Then, it is on a cliff. Cliff means on top of the mountain. So this Pambupati, which is in a top of the mountain, which is called cliff. Underline the word called cliff. So which means on top of a mountain. And the vast forest stretches below like a mossy green carpet, okay. So here this forest, it is covered with the huge greenery, okay. How it is? Vast forest stretches. Stretches means spread. Okay, stretches means the vast forest, it is spread with below the like a mossy green carpet. Okay, so how it looks? It looks like a green carpet. Mossy means small flowerless green plant. Okay, so those plants which is a flowerless, but it looks like a green in color. So those plants, when he looks this forest, so it looks like a mossy green color. Okay, green carpet. It is looks like a carpet. Someone has made arrangement of the carpet, like it is the forest look. This place is looking like. There are many kinds of people in the village, dark, fair, tall, short. Okay, so now he is telling about the people, how they are. So they are in this village the people are different kinds, like how they are, dark, they are dark people, some are fair and some are tall and some are short. They speak many languages, some eat meat, some don't. Some pray in a small temple at the edge of the forest, others pray in a mosque some miles away. Okay, so here in this place, the people, how they are living their life. So how they are living, they can speak, they are speaking different languages. Okay, they are not following only one particular language, so they are speaking different languages. And also some people they eat meat and some people they are not. Okay, some are vegetarian, some are non-vegetarian. Some pray in a small temple at the edge of the forest. Okay, some people they used to go to temples, and some are they are going to mosques which is far away from the place. Okay, my name is Prem. So in the first paragraph he introduced the place called Pambupati, how this village is. Okay, so what are the people here living and where it is situated. So later move on to the introduction of a narrator. So who is the narrator here? Prem. My name is Prem. I live many hundred miles away from Pambupati. So now this Prem is telling here that I am a Prem myself. He is introducing himself that I am a Prem and I live many hundred miles away from the Pambupati. So he was ran because of because of certain conditions he was ran away from his place. Okay, so that village where he was living, it is far away, okay, from Pambupati, nearly 100 miles away. Okay, so this is, I had heard about the village, but I wouldn't never been there. Okay, so he heard this name of the village, but he has not been this village. Okay, then last year something terrible happened. Okay, the people of my own village went mad. Okay, so he is saying here the last year. So now when he is narrating story, he is saying in a present. Okay, and when he is telling the story of his past, so that the story which was takes place means it was an incident. It is not a story. It is in the form of, he is telling story, but it is in the form of story. But he was gone through that kind of experiences. Okay, he is sharing his own experiences. Okay, so when he was living in his village, so there was terrible happened. Terrible means extremely bad. Okay, there was something bad was happened in his village. So what it is, the people of my own village, they went mad. They went mad means they went out of control. Why? Let's see here. Far away in a place they have never been, they never even been to a temple or a mosque, had been burned down and they went mad. Okay, so this place, this village which is far away from the Pambupati, and because of they are so many miles away from the cities and the villages, so they were out of control. Why? Because they were fighting. Okay, so they were ready to quarrel with each other because of the in the name of a religion. Okay, so some are going to the mosque and some are wanted to go to temple. Because of that sake, they were in a terrible fight. Okay, he says, and then suddenly then temple and mosque had been burned down. The people of those villages, they were burned down, the temples and mosques. Okay, because of the hatredness. Okay, and then they started fighting with one another. Some had to run away in the middle of the night, at 3 in the morning, as I lay in my house, half awake to the sounds of hate and violence, there was a fire. See, what a terrible thing happened in his village. So the people were gone mad, they were out of control. So what they have done here, so they burned down the mosques and the temples. So later the people were also not left to the innocent people, they were also burned down the houses. So because of that violence and for that terrible attack, so some of the people, they were ran away from that village. Okay, they left that village and they were ran out of that place. Okay, because they have to save their life. So that's why they have ran away from this village where Prem is living. Okay, Prem was living, not is living. So now he is living in a Pambupati. So when he was living, so he was left because of this incident. And then he was at the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. So what he has done, as I lay in my house, so he was laying in his house and half awake to the sounds of the hate and violence. So suddenly he heard the sound, like someone were like violently they were making noise. So it was like the screaming, okay, they were like the words like save, okay. So because of that conditions he was awake. There was a fire. So when he came out from his village and he saw there, so there was a fire, okay. So that's why the people were running in a violence. Many houses were burned down in the fire. One of them was mine. So in that hatredness, so many houses were burned down, and in that house, so one of the house of the Prem, it was also burned down, okay. Then I managed to grab a few cloths, some coins, my little Ganesh statue, and I ran for a day and a night, resting whenever my legs would not carry me any further. So what happened to Prem? So he just running. So he just grabbed means he just took some of the cloths and then some of the coins, and he took his Lord God, that is Ganesha statue. So then he was running and running, okay. So he is running and running, then day and night. See how terrible thing it is. So this Prem is running and running for the day and night, okay. So then resting whenever my legs would not be carry me any another. So how much he is running? He is running like his legs were not getting pain. So till then he just running, and whenever he feels that his legs were paining, so then he takes a rest, and then he was running and running. I jumped onto a train, then a bus, no tickets, okay. So then what he did when he was running, so he was running and running, so he ran into the train, and then he was get into the bus, and then with the no tickets, because he doesn't have money with him, so that's why without any tickets he just get into the train and get into the buses, okay, to save his life, okay, until he could not reach to the safest place. So till then he was running. Never mind, okay, everyone seemed to be running. So actually what happened, each and every people of that village, they were running. So that's why he is also running to save his life. Finally, I found myself in Pambupati, and I saw some villagers gathered near a well. I ran to them, and before I could say a thing, I fainted, okay. So finally he reached to the place called Pambupati. So there he saw that some of the villagers, they were gathered for the well, near a well, okay. So near a well, they were gathered, some of the people, and then he ran to them, and he was fainted. Fainted means he was in a unconscious, in a state of unconscious, okay. Then he couldn't say anything, then he was unconscious because of the tiredness, because of his aching in his legs. So that was because of that he was fainted. When I opened my eyes, I saw an old man with white hair, white beard, and shining black eyes bending over me. So when he was conscious, when he was open his eyes, he saw there was a white man. There is a old white man, means a white beard man. So white hair and white beard man, he was there with him, and there shining black eyes bending over him. So that old eyes, which is very shining, and he was bending towards this guy, okay, to this Prem. For the next few days, he looked after me, putting food in my mouth and bringing me sweet, cool water from the stream. So this old man is taking care of this Prem, okay. He is taking care, and he is offering all what kind of the things he needed, everything he just offer him, and he is taking care of, and he is treating him very well, okay, that old man. And then he rubbed my feet gently and made the pain go away. So gently means softly. He rubbed his pain softly because he having a lot of pain in his legs. So that's why that old man he is rubbing his legs very softly. So till then that pain should go away. Neighbors, strangers, everyone came to visit me. And not only this old man, even the neighbors and some of the strangers, they came and they were looking to this Prem. Tell me, grandfather, I said to him one day. So one day when he feel like health wise he was okay, so then he was said to old man, that he says grandfather. I said to him one day, I have never seen people like the village here. In my village, people fight with those who pray to another god. But here, this seems a very strange place. So one day, so now when the Prem get well, so he said to the grandfather means the old man, which is seems like a grandfather. So he said that why, tell me that one thing, why here all the people they were like this, because I have never seen the people how they were behaving here. So I have never had been seen this kind of a people in my village, because those people they were ready to fight when they were used to pray with the other god. Okay, so that's why they were fighting in my village. Then it was a strange place. Actually, when I saw this, so when the people were worshipping their own god, so they were leading their life as their conditions, as their own terms. So I am very strange when I look these people. So he said to the grandfather. Now, Prem replied the old man, I will tell you the story. Prem replied the old man. So now the old man said to the Prem, I will tell you the story of a Pambupati. You can take this story back to your village. So there is a story behind this Pambupati. Okay, Pambupati village. So there is a story here. So now this old man, he is ready to say the story. So what it belongs to this place. Okay. So now, and when you go back to your village and tell this story to your people. Okay. Then maybe it will heal some of its wounds and dry some of its sores. Maybe because when the people will listen the story, maybe the people can heal their wounds. Okay, wounds means their pains and their sorrows and their sadness. Okay, maybe they will get well from their wounds and also painful situations. Oh, grandfather, I said anxiously, don't say that. What I have seen in my village makes me burn with the shame. I never want to go back there. Well, listen the words of this old man, grandfather. So Prem replied like this. I said anxiously. Anxiously means mentally uneasy and distress. When he was wanted to recall his village thing, he feels like uneasy and distress. So in that manner, he said something to the grandfather. What he said? Don't say that. Don't say that I will go back to my village. Okay. So that those people, they were burned down the village. What a shameful it is. Okay, I never want to go back there. Those people, they're having a lot of hatredness to others, then how can I go that place? So I don't want to go to that place. I had never been to go to that place. So like this he said, but that's exactly why you must go back, he said. Okay, now this grandfather also agreed it. Okay, agreed to what the Prem says. Okay, that's okay. Why you wanted to go back? Because there are a lot of hatredness there. So you wanted to save your life. It's okay, he said. He said in a soft voice, I kept quiet. I didn't want to argue with him and I wanted to hear his story. But he doesn't want to argue with this grandfather. So he wanted to listen that story, what this grandfather wanted to tell him. Okay. So let's see here. So very long ago, there were no animals in Pambupati, only reptiles. So here there are some theme of the next part of the story. So what it is, it was a very long back. Okay, there were no animals, no humans, and there were only reptiles. Okay, they had a meeting every month. Their leader Makara would chair the meeting. Okay, so their leader who's the leader? This reptiles leader was Makra. Okay, so Makra, it is a crocodile. Would there the chair meeting? Chair meeting means he was organized the meeting, means he is the leader of that reptiles family. Misusing his power, Makra ordered the tortoises and snakes to leave the forest. He was misused his power. That Makra, he was misused his power. So that's why he said to tortoises and also snakes to leave the forest. So let's see what the story it is. It happened a long time ago. He began. So long ago that there were no schools and no teachers. So this place in Pambupati, where the story is about the long back, where there were no people, no schools and no teachers, and children lived in a cage with their parents and helped them to collect fruit and berries from the forest. So when the children used to stay in the caves with their parents, and these children were helping to their parents by collecting the fruits and the berries okay, from the forest. So at that time the story was take place. At that time there were no tigers or panthers or elephants in Pampupati forest. So at that time there were no animals like tigers, elephants or any panthers. So at that time, so only reptiles were living. There were only reptiles, many kinds of reptiles. Okay, so at the time only reptiles are living. So there were many kinds of reptiles. Okay, what are those? Now you know what reptiles are. So I told you. So reptiles, it's a group of family, animals family. So they are like here they have given here, that is snakes, crocodiles, tortoises, lizards. Okay, so these all belongs to the reptiles family. And you know what, a reptile has scales on its body and it lays eggs. Okay, you know they have some scales on their bodies, means a different kind of skin and the color they have, and also they lay the eggs. Okay, not like other animals, they lay only eggs. Okay. Then every month the reptiles of Pampupati had a big meeting. Okay, so those reptiles, they had a big meeting once in a month. Okay, everyone came, the pretty excited snakes, the slow thoughtful tortoises, the clever quick lizards then, and the moody crocodiles, grumpy because they were out of the water. Okay, so who are gathered in that meetings, in this meeting every month? So who are those? The slow thoughtful tortoises. So tortoises, how they were? They are very slow and they were thoughtful. Like this, he was telling the characteristics of this reptiles family. And clever quick lizards, and here pretty excited snakes. The snakes were excited about that meeting. And the next is slow thoughtful tortoises. These tortoises were slow and they were in a thoughtful. Then a clever quick lizards. So lizards, how they were? They are very clever and very quick. So those lizards were also gathering in the meeting. And the moody crocodiles. So these crocodiles are very moody. Okay, grumpy because they were out of water. Grumpy means they are in a bad tempered, because they were love to stay in the water. Now when the meeting were arranged, so those crocodiles will come out from the water, and they were in a grumpy. Grumpy means they were in a bad tempered. Bad tempered means they were in an angered mood. Okay. The president of these meetings was Makra, the biggest crocodile of the forest. So who is the leader here? Makra was the leader of the meeting. Okay, and he is ruling there. So why? Because he is a very big crocodile in that forest. All the animals thought he was very important. Okay, so rest of the other animals, they were thought that so he is very important because he is a very big and he is very powerful. So that's why they were thought that he is very important. When someone is strong and powerful, you know it is difficult to go along with what he says or does. Okay, so here this Makara, this crocodile is very powerful and is very strong. If any person who is strong and powerful, you can't go against that person, against that animals or a person. So here the characteristics of this Makara is also the same. He is very powerful and he is very strong. So no reptiles can go against this Makara's words. Okay, so this is what he says the rules. So all the reptiles, they have to accept it. Okay, and they have to follow it. Now one day a strange thing happened. So one day there was a strange thing happened. It is not a normal one. So what it is? It was a week before one of the monthly meetings. Okay, so it was a week before one of the monthly meeting. Okay, so before the meetings were gathered, so before that meeting, so that something has happened. So what it is? Makra sent a letter to the tortoises asking them not to come to the meeting. Okay, so one day Makra decided that, and he has sent a letter to the tortoises that not to come to the meeting. Then why? Ahiste, the big old star tortoise with the black and yellow pictures on his shell, was very angry. Among the tortoises, okay, the group of tortoises, there was an old tortoise, that the name of the tortoise was Ahiste. Okay, so he was a big and old star tortoise, and he was in a black and yellow. Picture on his shell was very angry. Okay, because his shell, there kind of a shell on the tortoise back, so it was turned into different color. Okay, what it is, black and yellow color, and he was get angry. Why? What does this mean? Because this Makra has sent a letter to the crocodile to not to come to the meeting. Okay, then what does this mean? He was shouted. He shouted, "How dare there!" But not one of the tortoises had the courage to attend the meeting. There were so few, and others so many. Okay, so now because Makara is very powerful and very strong, so how can they go against this Makara? Even this old tortoises, that is Ahiste, he was very angered with this letter, but he can't say anything to the Makara, and he can't ask the question also. Okay, they don't have a dare to ask the question to Makara. Why he is giving like this kind of a rules to them. Okay, then he shouted, and how dare they? But no tortoises have the courage to go and ask the question to Makara. Okay, then before the meeting, the giant Makra polished his teeth with the red flowers of the tree by the river till they sparkled. Everyone was waiting for him at the meeting place. So all the time this Makra, he used to, before the meeting, he used to polish his teeth. Okay, his teeth with the red flowers of the tree. Okay, with the red flowers, he just polishing his teeth by the river till they sparkled. Okay, he was sparkling his teeth, and everyone was waiting for him at the meeting place. Okay, so like this, he was having the whole huge power in his hand. Okay, that Makra. Then brothers and sisters. So when he come to the meeting, he starts his speaking. Okay, he just give a speech. So what it is? Brothers and sisters, he began. All the reptiles, even the beautiful king cobras, stopped talking. Makara continued his speech. Okay, so now he calls brothers and sisters to the reptiles family, and he says to all the reptiles, even the beautiful king cobra. Okay, so stop talking, because the cobras, they were talking there, so he was saying like this. And then Makara continued. When he said like that, then he continued his speech. His speech, I have decided that we don't need the tortoises. I have told them not to come today. Brothers and sisters, can you tell me why we don't like the tortoises? See, what a strange thing he has done. What a decision he has took place here. So he has, because so many of the people who are the leaders, who are in a good positions, means sometimes they take a bad decision, and they were misuse the power what they have. Okay, so here the Makara is also doing the same thing. Okay, so what he is saying here, so I have decided. Okay, he is decided that we don't need the tortoises in this forest. So this and he told them to leave the forest today, and they don't come to today's meeting. Like this I have said them. And brothers and sisters, can you tell me why don't we like the tortoises? So he asked the question to all the reptiles. Why don't we like the tortoises? Now the reptiles looked this way and that. They felt very uncomfortable. So when they listened this word from the Makara, so all the reptiles, they were looking at each other, and they feels like uncomfortable. So suddenly why he took this kind of a decision? Okay, and the snake hissed anxiously. Hissed means the snakes were producing sound by their tongue, so that is called hissing. Hissed anxiously. The lizards wrinkled their tails. Lizards were wrinkled their tails by listen these words. Then the crocodiles opened their jaws even the wider. Even other crocodiles, means the rest of the crocodiles, if we leave the Makara, so they also open their jaws. Okay. Now, but said one little lizard. But said one of the lizards says, but no buts, shouted Makara. So he was in anger. He said, no buts here. Then there was silence. After this Makara said like this, there were complete silence. I think, said a baby crocodile. So baby crocodile is also saying something on this decision. No, I thinks. So screamed Makra. Again he was screaming. Makra is screaming, no, I thinks. So loudly that the fruit in the tree above him rained down. After that, no one had the courage to speak. Okay. After the loud voice of the Makra, nobody has the courage to speak him and ask the question. Okay. So all the fruits, it will come down like a rain, it's like a raining. So everybody was a mum. Okay. Makra cleared his throat and showed a few more teeth. Well, he said, I will tell you why we don't like the tortoises. So Makra cleared his voice, cleared his throat, and he opened his mouth, and he shown his teeth, okay, which is very shining. Then, well, he said, so again he is continuing his speech. I will tell you why don't we like the tortoises. So he is having his that answer. Okay, he asked the question to reptiles, and then only he is only saying the answer here. Okay, what say he saying? They are so slow. Actually, these reptiles are so slow, so stupid. They are so stupid. They even carry their houses on their backs. So why we are not liking these reptiles? Because why we are not liking these tortoises? Because they are very slow, they are stupid, and they are carry their houses on their back. Okay, because of this reason, Makra sent tortoises to leave this forest. Okay, they even carry their houses on their backs. Whoever heard of such a stupid thing? So then he says, whoever heard like such of the stupid things, they were carry the houses. So nobody is carrying the houses on their, but the tortoises, they are stupid. They were carrying their houses on their back. Now you lizards, you live in trees. Would you ever carry a tree on your back? Would you? So he asked the question to lizards. So you lizards, you are living in a tree. Okay. So would you carry a tree on your back? Would you? So he said like this. Small frightened voices answered together, no, we don't. But again, no, we don't carry our houses on our back, but what? No buts. Now listen, I have told the tortoises that they will have to move out of Pampupati when they go. We will have more of everything, more food, more water, more space. I want them out by tomorrow, but because they are such slow couches, I have given them 1 week. By next Tuesday, we won't have a single tortoise left in this jungle. So again, Makra says no buts. Okay, so no buts, you don't say anything. Now listen my words. I have told the tortoises that they should leave. Okay, they should leave and move away from this Pampupati. Then when they go, we will have more food, more everything. Okay, more food, more place, more water. So like this way he is thinking. This Makra, he is thinking like this way. And I want them out by tomorrow. So by tomorrow, so they were out of this Pampupati. And because of they are very slow, I'll given the time for 1 week to leave this forest. By next Tuesday, there won't be no single tortoise is present in this forest of Pampupati. So like this way, he said his speech and his decision. And each and everybody should respect and they have to follow the decision of Makra. So like this way, the story, it continues like this way. So today I am going to stop this lesson here because I'll continue this story in the next class. I hope that you all are enjoying this story. So how these reptiles were in the forest and how this Makra, he is ruling and how he is misusing his own power. Okay, let's see what happened in the next lizards. Okay, the remaining lizards are there. Either they were living like the same like Makra, or they are also going to leave the place. Let's see in the next class. Okay, till then all of you stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.